What's up, everyone? Towelie and Derfull here, bringing you another cEDH gameplay. This time, just trying to check out to see if Azorius will be good in cEDH.
So tonight I am on Shorikai. My list is called Zero Custom, and I'm trying to do polymorph things.
And I am playing Grand Arbiter Augustin IV, where my deck name is I Am Not Sorry. Which, spoiler alert, I was not sorry what I was doing in that gameplay. Here's our guest now.
Hey guys, it's Terry here, playing Rielle the Everwheeler. So we'll see how it goes.
My name's Emry Geek Designs, or Tony, graphic designer, web designer, professional picture maker, all around. I'm playing Emry, just artifact shenanigans, and gonna hit people with a giant mermaid doing stupid stuff.
Alright, let's fight. Any pre-games?
My body's also ready for the Stax, by the way, if anyone was wondering. No, I don't have it.
I have one pregame. Gemstone, and I'll pitch Reshape.
As a matter of fact, I actually do have a pregame. Play a little mini game. Guess you gotta get 10 of them, and then you gotta choose 3 of them at random. So I'll get each one of you to choose one of them. 1 will be here, 10 will be here.
10.
1's up here.
3.
Alright, so I think 5 is looking like what we got, so not bad.
Yeah,
Untap, upkeep, draw. Alright, I do have plenty of opponents, so I'm gonna bust out a Sea of Clouds. I'm gonna tap that into a turn 1 Soul Ring. After Soul Ring, I'm gonna tap that down and drop a Cursed Totem. Beyond that, I am done.
I'm gonna do you one better. Scalding Tarn, cracking it, shortcutting to grab a Tundra. No, don't do that. There you go.
Not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous.
Mox Diamond. I'm gonna pitch. I'm gonna pitch this Polluted Delta, and then Draneth Magistrate. I'm gonna grab my Tundra and then say pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play an Urza's Saga as land for turn. I'm gonna exile a Simian Spirit Guide. Tap this for 1, and I'll cast an Arcane Signet. And then I'll tap this for a blue, and I will attempt a Mystic Remora. If that's good to go, then I will pass my turn.
Darksteel Citadel into Soul Ring.
Mystic trigger.
Cannot pay.
I'll draw.
And I have to pass.
Upkeep, draw. So I'm gonna play Ancient Tomb as my land for turn. We're gonna tap these down and move to cast a Blasting Station.
There's gonna be a Mystic trigger.
Go for it. That does do it for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to you, Towelie.
Okay, so untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play this Plains. Talisman of Progress. Not paying.
Mystic.
Are you good? You're good. And yeah, that's all I can do. Pass turn.
Untap. In my upkeep, fish will
keep it.
I think I am going to keep it. We'll use the Saga. Tap for 1, and then I'll move to my draw step. Play this island as land for turn. I'll go ahead and pass my turn there.
All I'm saying is I am stopping Derfull right now from blasting stationing us. But again, that's just right now.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I mean. Is like I want the Draneth gone, but I don't want it gone. You know what I mean?
Selfhood Coliseum. I'm gonna tap Gemstone. I'm gonna cast Jataxian Probe.
Mystic trigger.
You're good.
And who are you targeting?
Derfull. I'll target you.
Great. Give me a moment. I'm going to type it to you.
All good. Then I'll draw my card.
Does that work for you, sir?
Yeah, it works. It doesn't make my stomach any better. I will pass after that.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Tap my Soul Ring and move to cast a Conqueror's Flail.
Mystic trigger.
Yep, go for it. That's all I got for now, so I'll go ahead and pass the turn.
Yep, so untap, upkeep, draw. I'll cast my Manders. Grand Arbiter Augustin IV. After that, I got nothing else. I did not draw a land, so go ahead.
I'm going to untap. In my upkeep, I think I'll just choose to let fish go bye-bye. I'll draw. There's a Saga is going to trigger. So with the trigger on the stack, I'm going to tap this for a colorless floating. We'll get a Soul Sister here. Going to play land for turn, which will be a Scalding Tarn. Do have a colorless floating, so I will use the colorless floating and cast a Mana Vault.
Cool. You gotta pay 1 more for that.
Suddenly that Mana Vault doesn't look quite so good. I'll tap this for a colorless, so I will be floating another colorless. I think I'll use my colorless to pay for Chrome Mox. I'll input a mental misstep. I feel like everything is like kind of locked down right now, but at the same time kind of safe. So I'm just going to continue with that and just go ahead and pass my turn.
I'm gonna play Inventor's Fair. I don't think there's anything right now. I think I'm just gonna pass right now.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a Scalding Tarn as land for turn. We're gonna go ahead and crack it. Fetch out a Tundra. I'm gonna pay 5 and move to cast a Tezzeret the Seeker.
I got a response.
Ooh.
Oh, I heard we have a response. Okay.
Ooh.
I'll pay 1 because I'm forced
Go.
to. I will play Force of Will, pitching Brain Freeze.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
And that's all I got.
Tap, upkeep, draw. I'm tapping blue for Mox Diamond, and then 1 white, and then the blue spell will be 1 less. No, Fabricate the Buddy. I'm gonna pay 1 white for an Esper Buddy. And if that's good, I'm gonna say pass the turn.
I'm gonna untap and nothing in my upkeep, so I'll go ahead and draw. Alright, well I'm gonna play a Seed of the Synod. I'm gonna tap my Mana Vault for 3. I'm gonna tap this one for a blue, so we've got what, 4? That will do. So blue and 3, I'm gonna go ahead and cast March of Swirling Mist. Our X is 2, so paying 1 for Grand Arbiter.
And are you gonna pay for the Esper
And
Sentinel?
it's up to, yes, just out of an abundance of caution. So I'll tap my Soul Ring, floating a colorless. I'm going to target Draneth, and I'm going to target the Arbiter as well. I'm going to use my floating colorless, red and blue, past my commander because I can pass.
Okay.
Cool.
Attempt to cast Emry. I will mill for the One Ring, Monolith, Minimo, and Mox Diamond.
Thank goodness for the Cursed Totem.
Yeah. I was gonna say Emry is trying to do stuff over there.
Problem is, though, I also have to play reactive right now to try to still stay in the game.
Yeah.
I think I'm
That's
just
what I'm
gonna
saying.
pass for right now.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I go to cast Shorikai.
Do you pay for it?
Nope.
Yay!
I will lose 2, tap it to draw 2 cards, and then discard a card and create a pilot.
Going to respond.
Okay.
Pay a blue and cast Chain of Vapor, targeting your blasting station. Let you draw.
You put Blasting Station back to hand. I'm going to discard my Swords to Plowshares. I'm doing Arid Mesa. We're going to go ahead and crack the Arid Mesa, followed Fountain. I still have 1 floating colorless. As odd as a move as this sounds, I will move to equip the Conqueror's Flail onto the pilot.
In response, because we'll not be able to do anything else on your turn if I don't. I am going to Trick Bend the targeting the Conqueror's Flare.
Do you pay for the 1 for the Esper?
Yes.
Dig it.
But that's it, so I pass.
Untap, upkeep, these guys come back, draw. I guess what I'll do is I'll tap these 2 for an Arcane Signet.
I'm just gonna respond right now. Just crack my turn, bringing a Steam Vent untapped. Or tap.
I'll play for Grand Abolisher. If that is good, then I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn over to Terry.
We're going to go untap. And my Mana Vault is not untapping. Upkeep, draw.
You do have to take the 1 though.
I'm going to play a Wooded Foothills. I'm going to tap 4, paying for Grand Arbiter. Cast Jessica's Will, targeting Towelie.
Do you pay for the 1 for an extra card, an extra
Good
red?
grief. You guys run a tough bargain around here. You know what? I'm not going to.
Yay, so I get draw. So you mean?
Yes, sir.
So you'll get 6 instead of 5.
So we got 6, and then I've got my commanders, so I'm going to exile the top 3 cards in my library. I can play them this turn. Gotta muddle the mixture.
Yeah, but then remember with the
Ghostly
Dreaded
Culture.
Magistrate, you can't play any of them.
Oh, that's gross. So those just got shot into my butt. That, dude, that sucks. Damn, dude. Okay, I'm gonna use 2, and then 2 blue here, and we'll go ahead and cast the Teferi, Master of Time. Okay, I'm going to... that sucks. Sucks I forgot that. I'm just gonna pass my turn. 4 of this is gonna go bye-bye. That was kind of a bit silly of me, but it is what it is. I just felt like exiling my Wheel of Fortune. We're good.
I will tap
Sorry about
2, 3, and I'm gonna play Cephalid Illusionist.
going to respond, but I'm going to just activate Teferi. Upticking to draw and then discard. So I'll go ahead and draw. I'll discard a Thassa's Oracle. That will trigger my commander. Draw an extra card because I discarded the card.
I'm gonna pass after that.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to drop an Urza's Saga. We're going to move to equip the Conqueror's Flail onto the pilot again.
I will just activate perhaps Teferi in response then. Drawing and then discarding. So I will draw. And I guess I'll discard Cavern of Souls. That will trigger my commander. And I'll draw an extra card.
I'm going to pay 1, tap Shorikai, draw 2, discard 1. That does generate me a Telet, which is part of what I was going for. 1, 2, 3, losing 2, 4, and 5 because of Grand Arbiter. Polymorph.
Do you pay for the extra of the Esper Sentinel?
I cannot, so you can draw.
Yay!
So, Polymorph. We're going to sack the pilot. So we now have a Hullbreaker Horror.
Yeah?
And I'm tapped out.
You said it's my turn?
Yeah.
Cool. So untap, upkeep, draw. Let's first do a Mox Opal, which is online. I'm a Misty Rainforest, cracking it right away to grab a Hollow Fountain and coming to untap. I'm gonna cast Amphibian Downpour, where Storm count is at 2.
I'm just gonna, in response, activate Teferi, discarding this as part of Teferi.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And then I'm gonna be drawing.
So it's gonna be the Hullbreak Horror and let's do Rielle Windfall, and I believe it's 5. I'll start first with what I'm discarding. Archivist of Ogma, Mental Misstep, Counterbalance, and an offer you can't refuse.
Discarding Flusterstorm and Intuition.
Dramatic Reversal, Onawara, Black Nation, Spell Pierce, and Force of Negation.
Rights of Refusals, Offer, and my Breaches.
I'm gonna tap these 3, so I'm gonna tap out to play a Witch Enchanter. Oh, it's going after the flail.
Yeah, right on.
Alright, and with that, I say pass the turn.
I'm going to untap, upkeep. We're gonna draw here.
Don't forget to take the 1 from the mana bowl.
Going to tap the Arcane Signet for a red, and I'll tap that for, I guess, the blue, and then I'm going to go ahead and cast a Burning Inquiry. Yes, I will use my island.
So 1, 2, 3, and then you said we randomly discard 3.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
discard
first
3 at
one
random.
is a Mana Drain. Second one is a Pongify. Third one, dang, Displacer Kitten.
Mine was Path to Exile, Idyllic Tutor, and Unwinding Clock.
Wheel of Misfortune. That's a great furnace.
I'm just
Okay, that card's much better.
Helm of Awakening and Island.
I'm going to uptick Mr. T, 7, draw, and then discard a card. Going to play a land for turn, which will be a command tower. So I'm going to go 3, and then a 4th for a Frantic Search.
I'm just gonna flash into Fairy Mastermind.
And you gotta pay 1 extra for that because of the Grand Arbiter.
Draw 2.
And I'll draw a card.
So we'll get rid of a Gemstone and a Mox Amber.
What are you
Untap
talking about?
up to 3 lands. So we'll go Command Tower, Seat of the Synod, and an island. I'm going to pay 4, so a red and 3. I'm going to cast an Imperial Recruiter. I'm just going to go get a Ledger Shredder. 1 mana. Open. Pass.
Tap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna
And
tap an island. Tap a Dark Steel Citadel for colorless. And I'll pitch a Force of Negation. March of Swirling Mist for 2.
Esper Sentinel trigger.
I did not for that one.
Sweet, I'll draw.
Good. Just uptick the Mr. T.
Target Grand Arbiter. I think the Esper's the right call right now. Lion's Eye Diamond.
That's
Vicious
weird.
Bauble. I'm going to pay 3 and 2 life. And I'm gonna cast Phyrexian Metamorph.
I'm gonna respond and sack a Wooded Foothills, losing a life to go grab a Volcanic Island.
Actually, I think I'm gonna target the Imperial Recruiter. I think that's the right call. Let me get Harbinger, and I think I will just pass after that.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will get a second counter on Urza's Saga. I'm playing a Darkar Wastes as land for turn. Tap my Sea of Clouds and attempt to cast Chain of Vapor. I'm going to be targeting my 1/1 Frog, so I return my Hullbreaker Horror to my hand. We're gonna go ham, and we're going to hard cast Hullbreaker Horror. Chrome Mox, Imprinting Intuition. So that's going to trigger Hullbreaker Horror and return my Soul Ring to my hand.
Oh, yeah, he got infinite.
So I do also have Mox Opal in hand. So I keep going through this until I generate an arbitrarily large amount of mana that's both white and blue. Then I start bouncing Shorikai and draw through my deck until I hit Blind Obedience. And then I extort you all to death.
Yeah, extort us to death. Yeah.
Oh.
And then let me make sure I add that. There you go. And then extort for people who don't know. And for people who don't know what extort does, is he either pays white or black, and he gains 1 life, and we all lose 1 life.
Woo! Okay, so I tried winning 3 different times.
Yep.
And it wasn't until the last one that it finally went through.
Oh,
and
man.
That was hard fought the whole way, everyone. Just in case, I really was trying really hard.
It was so much fun. I know that my deck is called I Am Not Sorry, but ultimately I did feel bad for Terry and Inner. They couldn't play the game at all.
Let me drop this Draenith Magistrate and y'all can't do a thing.
just 2 players just playing against an Azorius, just getting stacked on. I'm like, oh, I am not sorry, but I still could feel bad for you.
A little, yeah.
Alright,
well, yeah.
If you did like the video, hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe, and if you want to join the gameplay, again, just hit us up on Discord on Civil Commanders. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Bye!